Why did Joe Biden deny knowing about any business activities when it's been contradicted by proof that we have in a laptop that contains text, emails, and photos? That's all this is. It's about Joe Biden, not his family. And this is a word of caveat to Republicans. Republicans need to get that message too. Republicans should not make it about the president's son.
I wish House Republicans would listen to Ari, because that hearing yesterday was about Hunter Biden. It was about the news story. It was about a private company being able to say what's on their platform. It wasn't about free speech. So I think
yes, it was when the FBI is having weekly meetings.
Kayleigh, let me finish. You spoke. Let me finish. I think that the House GOP cannot help themselves, because there is no evidence that anyone has seen that this involved national security or that Joe Biden somehow compromised national security. And if the House GOP wants to hold hearings about Twitter and Hunter Biden and the New York Post, they will lose the next election. That's why Democrats did better than most people thought they would do in the midterms, because they're focusing on the base and these culture war issues that, quite frankly, it's not working for them at the ballot box.
Actually, there is evidence.
It's right here.
Joe Biden
Can I 31-page staff report from Oversight Committee?
If Joe Biden received, which is exactly what the evidence showed, 10%
that's not evidence.
What's up, everybody? Major retired Richard Ojeda here, and Democratic Fox News commentator Mary Harf threw down the gauntlet on an episode of the Fox show Outnumbered. In typical Fox fashion, hosts tried to smash a round peg into a square hole with none other than the Hunter Biden laptop conspiracy, the same crackpot notion that Rudy Giuliani cooked up at the end of Trump's miserable reign.
31 pages. Have you read the staff report from the Oversight Committee?
From Republicans.
Have you read it,
political document,
Also,
Kayleigh.
have you read the political document?
I have, actually.
You have. Well, then you would know that there were 150 flagged transactions from the Biden family for the Treasury Department, and the Biden administration will not hand them over, despite it being.
What about all the Trump family?
What about? We're not talking about Donald Trump Jr. didn't have.
The panelists, who included Ari Fleischer, tried to connect the Hunter Biden investigation to the president somehow, claiming that the president jeopardized national security.
So it boggles my mind that you can say in such a seemingly either oversimplistic or whitewashing way that there has been no evidence. There has been vast evidence as recorded in the court. And he's been referenced multiple times in there, including testimony as the big guy. So it's surprising to me that you're not seeing what's clearly printed in these federal investigations.
DOJ is investigating Hunter Biden. We know that. We know that the Department of Justice has open investigation on Hunter Biden. Let those go forward. I'm not saying those should stop. I'm saying we should investigate if there's wrongdoing. The leap from that to Joe Biden is somehow compromised and has done things that were putting our national security at risk isn't there in the facts. And Lisa, what you just said, let me just finish, Ari. What you said about Twitter, we can debate Twitter, we can debate what should be allowed on their platform. When voters go to the polls, are they really going to say, oh, that New York Post story and the Hunter Biden laptop, that's why I'm going to vote for Republicans? Your base will, independents won't.
Democratic Fox News commentator Mary Harf was asked for her take, and she gave it to him. She said that the House GOP cannot help themselves because there is no evidence that anyone has seen that this involves national security or that Joe Biden somehow compromised national security. This threw the show into a tailspin and the hosts into a hissy fit. This laptop nonsense is all that they've got, and when confronted with the facts, they double down on fabricated tales and Ari Fleischer yelling that there is evidence. The panelists continued to show that Lisa Booth steered the conversation toward allegations that the FBI pressured Twitter into suppressing the New York Post reporting. This allegation was brought out in the highly suspicious Twitter files where Elon Musk supposedly had evidence of wrongdoing. But the thing is, there never is any evidence to support their claims, and they know it. Mary Narf brought this very point up when she questioned the nonsense that Joe Biden somehow compromised and has put our national security at risk, saying that there was no proof. All that Ari Fleischer could offer was a retort that there was evidence. The GOP doesn't care about the truth anymore, and neither does their supporters, and that's a fact. The Republicans' base wants to be fed lies and distortions, and they want it to be entertaining to boot. How many liars have we seen over the years making things look real? The Rush Limbaughs, the Alex Joneses, and other pathetic bloggers. They all serve the purpose of peddling lies and disinformation through fear. Fox is not a credible news source. It's an entertainment channel in a trash TV kind of way, and that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.